The Eagles strengthened their lead in the NFC East with a dominant fourth quarter surge, scoring 20 points to secure a 26-18 victory over the second place Commanders. Running back Saquon Barkley delivered a standout performance, rushing for 146 yards and 2 late touchdowns, while quarterback Jalen Hurts gave the Eagles the lead with a touchdown run to open the final quarter. The Commanders initially took control in the first quarter with a 1-yard touchdown run from Brian Robinson Jr. The Eagles' success this season has been largely fueled by Barkley's exceptional play and the unexpected strength of Vic Fangio's defense, both of which were pivotal in this crucial divisional win. Despite Hurts struggling to find his rhythm, the defense contained rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels and turned the tide with a crucial fourth quarter interception by safety Reed Blankenship. The unit, which came into the week ranked second in yards allowed per game and tied for fifth in points allowed, lived up to its growing reputation. Barkley's back-to-back fourth quarter touchdowns, scored just 20 seconds apart, turned a tightly contested game into a comfortable win for Philadelphia, which extended its winning streak to 6. His performance marked his 8th game this season with at least 100 scrimmage yards, the most in the league, and his 4th consecutive game against Washington with the same feat. The victory boosted the Eagles' chances of winning the division from 63% to 81%. Philadelphia now heads into a mini bye before facing the Rams in Week 12, their final regular season flight. However, kicker Jake Elliott had an uncharacteristically off night, missing field goals from 44 and 51 yards in the first half and an extra point in the fourth quarter. Despite entering the game with the second highest field goal percentage among NFL kickers since 2021, Elliott has now missed 5 field goals this season. Barkley's 198 total yards underscored his dominance, further solidifying his status as one of the league's premier offensive weapons. It was a playoff-like atmosphere at Lincoln Financial Field on Thursday night, with first place in the NFC East on the line. In a salute to service game, Philadelphia delivered a gritty, physical, and efficient performance, defeating Washington 26-18 for their 6th consecutive win. The Eagles' defense, which has shown remarkable improvement this season, delivered a dominant effort against the Commanders' offense, averaging 29 points per game. In their first matchup with rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels, Philadelphia's defense displayed discipline, intensity, and physicality. A key moment came midway through the fourth quarter when linebacker Zach Bond, with help from Reed Blankenship and others, stopped Daniels on a crucial 4th and 2 attempt. The Eagles held Washington to just 264 total yards, including only 93 rushing yards on 28 carries, and limited star wide receiver Terry McLaurin to a single 10-yard catch. Once the Eagles found their rhythm, they were unstoppable, outscoring Washington 20-8 in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia's offense executed 3 touchdown drives of 76, 74, and 46 yards, while the defense delivered critical stops, including Blankenship's interception. The Eagles have outscored opponents 88-43 in fourth quarters this season, a testament to their ability to close out games strong. Saquon Barkley was again the focal point of the offense, racking up 146 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on 26 carries, including a 39-yard sprint that extended the Eagles' lead to 25-10. Barkley also added 52 receiving yards on 2 catches, finishing with a staggering 198 scrimmage yards. His season totals now include 1,100 rushing yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, and 23 receptions for 210 yards and 2 receiving scores. The Eagles' rushing attack was also bolstered by Kenneth Gainwell, whose downhill running set up critical plays. Gainwell contributed 43 yards on 4 carries, including runs of 14 and 13 yards that paved the way for Jalen Hurts' 1-yard touchdown sneak. Overall, the Eagles dominated on the ground with 228 rushing yards and 3 scores on 40 carries. Philadelphia's offensive balance was on full display as they added 221 passing yards to their ground game. Hurts completed 18 of 28 passes for 221 yards and rushed 10 times for 39 yards. A.J. Brown had 65 yards. Dallas Goedert was 61 yards, and Devontae Smith was 29, each contributed key catches, with the offense scoring on its final 5 possessions. Defensively, the Eagles' front 7 was relentless. Although they recorded only 3 sacks, the defensive line applied constant pressure on Daniels without allowing running lanes. Jalen Carter led the unit with 7 tackles, while Bond was everywhere, tallying 14 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a pass deflection. Nakobe Dean and Blankenship added 10 tackles each. The secondary complemented the pass rush with tight coverage, forming one of the league's top defensive units. Philadelphia now now looks ahead to a mini bye before facing the Rams, riding high on a balanced offense and a defense that's firing on all cylinders. If you're a fan of flashy box scores, Philadelphia Eagles rookie cornerback Quinyon Mitchell might not catch your eye. Through 10 games, Mitchell has logged just 31 tackles and no interceptions. In Thursday night's win over the Commanders, his stat line was nearly invisible, one lone tackle, but that's what happens when opposing offenses treat you like a no-go zone. Despite being a rookie, Mitchell has quickly earned the respect of NFL quarterbacks and offensive coordinators alike. His physical, disciplined style discourages teams from even testing him. Against Washington, Mitchell was targeted just once, an incompletion. He spent 20 snaps lined up across from Commanders star receiver Terry McLaurin, who wasn't targeted a single time during those matchups. McLaurin's only 2 targets, resulting in one 10-yard catch, came against other defenders. This isn't an isolated case. Mitchell has consistently shut down top receivers since the Eagles' Week 5 bye. According to NFL research, he has not allowed more than 25 receiving yards in a game over that span. His victims include CeeDee Lamb with 1 catch for 5 yards, Ja'Marr Chase 16 yards on 2 catches, Amari Cooper 1 catch for 10 yards, Mike Evans 2 catches for 19 yards, and Drake London 1 catch for 5 yards. On Thursday, McLaurin's 0-0-0 stat line felt like yet another resume highlight for Mitchell's Defensive Rookie of the Year campaign. Next Gen Stats backs up Mitchell's dominance. He has allowed just 0.5 yards per coverage snap, the second fewest among quarterbacks with at least 100 coverage snaps. Mitchell, however, remains unfazed by the attention. He quietly goes about his job, shutting down stars and moving on to the next challenge. Cornerback is one of the most unpredictable positions in the NFL, even for seasoned veterans, yet Mitchell's ability to perform at such an elite level as a rookie is astounding. While Defensive Rookie of the Year honors often go to pass rushers with eye-popping numbers, Mitchell's case is compelling. With all due respect to Jared Verse, the best defensive rookie in the league this year has been a lockdown cornerback. The Eagles battled through significant adversity to secure their 26-18 win over the Commanders, including quarterback Jalen Hurts undergoing and clearing a concussion test at halftime. Hurts completed 18 of 28 passes for 221 yards, finishing with a passer rating of 88.5. He also ran for a touchdown, his 11th of the season, and attempted more than 25 passes for the first time during Philadelphia's win. Saquon Barkley was the catalyst for the offense, starting slow with 20 carries for 69 yards through 3 quarters before exploding in the 4th. He ended the night with 146 rushing yards on 26 carries, highlighted by a 23-yard touchdown run that extended the Eagles' lead. Shortly after, safety Reed Blankenship intercepted Jaden Daniels, marking his team-high 3rd pick of the season and just the 3rd interception Daniels has thrown all year. The turnover set Barkley up for another touchdown, a 39-yard sprint that made it 26-10 with just under 5 minutes to play. Daniels completed 22 of 32 passes for 191 yards, including a late touchdown to Zach Ertz with 28 seconds remaining, and ended with a passer rating of 81.6. He was held to just 18 rushing yards on 7 carries, and the Eagles' defense sacked him 3 times. Philadelphia's defense, ranked 2nd in the league entering the game, limited Washington to just 264 total yards, while the Eagles' offense racked up 434 yards. It was another balanced and dominant performance on both sides of the ball. Let me know down below what you thought of this game for the Eagles and what you think of the Eagles' start to the season. And if you made it this far and you haven't already, make sure you go down below and you subscribe and you turn the notification bell on so you never miss an Eagles video or any video at all. Leave a like as well. I greatly do appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next one.